Hi everyone, it's Darla from Crafty Yarn Owl, and this is Peggy. She's named after Winnipeg. All right, I just came in from taking the kitty stinky poo-poos out, so yeah. Okay, I have some happy mail. I want to talk about this. This is a tutorial that's going to be coming up as soon as I've completed it and edited it and all that stuff. And then I want to show you my essential fall Afghan that I am working on. The tutorial is, of course, it's been up for a while, so it'll be linked above, below, and at the end of this video. All right, I want to show you my progress on it because I've made a little bit more progress. Yay! Okay, I have some happy mail, and it's from our lovely Barbara Lean Hard. Yeah, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. All right, so Barbara's from Florida. And, oh, have a nice day. Oh, that's so nice. Makes me feel warm. Here in Winnipeg, we had snow a couple of days ago, and then actually melted throughout the day. It was all gone. The next morning we got dumped on, like heavy duty dumped on. So this makes me feel warm. Thank you, Barbara. Ooh, I don't know if we can read this out loud here. Maybe not, maybe not. But I will read this to myself later, but thank you so much. Yes, you have a nice day too, Barbara, and everyone. Okay, thank you, Barbara. All right, so what should we talk about first? I think I'm gonna get this blanket off my table here, so we're gonna talk about it. I showed this one when I had first started working on it from my own tutorial. I used a different yarn in the tutorial, but this one I'm using an ice yarn, so I just wanted to show you my progress. I don't want to bump into Miss Peggy here. All right, so let's see, I measured it and I've got about 22 inches of it done now. And I think I was on my 4th ball when I showed it to you before. Now I'm on my 8th ball. So it's doubled in length. And it's, I think it's about 51 inches wide. And I'm going to try to make it around 60 inches long. So, and there's going to be a border. I was trying to calculate, like this is, like I'm on my 8th ball, so this is 8 balls at 22 inches, and I have 24 balls, so I should be good, I should be good. Okay, so if you haven't seen this design, this is what it looks like. This is on the right side, and then the back looks like this. So it's very easy to make, very easy to make. And so let's talk about the yarn a little bit. I talked about it the other day, but I'll show you if you haven't seen that video. It's ice yarns, and these are 130 meters, I believe, 120 meters, and like I said, I'm on my 8th ball. Yes, so this is how much I'm into my 8th ball. Absolutely gorgeous colors, guys. And I'm using a 9mm hook. And yes, I have a video on these grips for the aluminum hooks. Okay. So I think that's it. Oh, wait, I'll show you the number in case you're interested in the yarn. 50845. If you punch that into Icy Yarns, it'll bring up this exact color. I have not looked on their site to see if they have... Did I have my finger over that? There's the number. Anyway, I haven't looked in the last couple of days on the site to see if they have any more left, because I did take a lot of what they had, and they have many other colors, but they're all out of stock. I don't know if they're restocking, but you can go on the site and you can actually sign up for their emails to get notified when they come back in stock. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for this blanket. Oh yeah, I want to mention another thing. This blanket is getting pretty heavy. I mean, this would be so warm, so incredibly warm. And I think by the time it gets to 60 inches, it's going to have some weight to it. So if you like a heavy blanket on you, use chunky yarn to make my design. You can use any size yarn you want, of course. Any size, any fiber, whatever you want. But normally with blankets, we go for something that's going to be easily taken care of, like thrown in the washing machine, thrown in the dryer, right? So acrylic is awesome. Yeah. And this is 100% acrylic. Okay. So let's talk about what Peggy's wearing now. This is a, as you can see, it's a cardigan. I plan on putting some buttons on it. We have a couple of, well, a few different stitches in here. Let's see. I don't know what these are called. These are the single crochet, half double, double in one stitch. And we have some double crochets, we have some V stitches, we have camel stitches. I'm not sure if you can see that from there. Come closer. Okay. Almost looks knitted. I really like that. I don't see that stitch very often, so I'm excited about it. And it's on the sleeves as well. And this is a raglan style, so it starts at the top, and then as you work it, it grows bigger, grows wider, and it grows longer. And then you just go back and forth to finish your length. And I was thinking, this cardigan needs a hood. So I was kind of thinking about that as I was designing it. Thinking, should I add a hood? I don't know if I should add a hood, but as I worked on it more, I thought, well, yeah. So making a hood, like this is going to pull up over the head and be sewn together. Or you don't have to make a hood. You can make it shorter and have like a collar on it. So some choices for you. And what else? Oh, I used a few different size hooks. Of course, I'll talk about all this when I do the tutorial. Smaller hooks just to bring in the cuff a little bit on the sleeves. Other than that, I pretty much used one hook size throughout. But I did go up the hook size for just down here. Yeah, you'll see that in the video, in the tutorial, once I get it done and up. So I don't expect that will be soon, but pretty soon, I hope. All right, what else? Oh, the yarn. What yarn did I use? All right. So I'm using some lovely yarn that I actually ordered from Hobby Lobby. Yes, I ordered it. Had it delivered to my house in Canada. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link that up here and below and maybe at the end. I used a courier service to bring it over the border. And I break down pricing and everything. That was a while back. Maybe that was a year ago? Maybe. honeybee. But, oh, let me get organized. All my stuff in the bag. Oh. Okay, so this is, oh, I love this yarn so much, you guys. This was my first chance to work. Did I use this for something else? I can't remember. It might have just sat on my shelf for a year. It's Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton Woodland Wisp. And it is a 3-weight, I believe. Let me see. Yes, it's a light 3-weight, 100% cotton. 5 ounces, 142 grams, 335 yards, 306 meters. They suggest a 4.5 millimeter hook, but I did use a 5.5 mostly in this one. And color I said was Woodland Wisp. So it has these blues and brown and gold and this green. I love the way it worked out. So I used, like, I'm not quite finished it, but I used all 3 of these balls pretty much. Well, I will be pretty much using all 3 to complete it. But what I did was I started off with the brown, and I took brown from, well, I started off with the first ball and used up pretty much all the brown, and then I went to the next, I guess the next color. Okay, I took some brown from another ball and added it, and then I went to the next color in line, which was gold, and I took the gold from 3 balls, put it all together, and so on. And so let me tell you or show you what I have left of the brown and the gold. And the green. Let's see. Yes. So what I'm using on the hood is brown gold. I started off with blue, and I've gone to the green and then the gold. I'm going back to the blue now. All right, here we go. Let me show you what I have left of those colors. So I'm gonna finish it off in the blue because I don't have enough of these other colors. This right here is what I had left of the green. Okay, this is what I have left of the gold. And this, I may have to come closer. This is what I have left of the brown. That is it, and that's when I did the trim. I did the trim in the brown. So that was cutting it close, because I was looking at the bowl of brown I had left, and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to have enough to go around. That was before I put the hood on. I didn't know if I was going to have enough, and when I tried it, and that's all I had left. So I had enough. That was playing yarn chicken to the max, and I won. It's always great when we win, right? Okay, so now with the blue, this is all I have left of the blue. Like, I have quite a bit more because I didn't put a lot of blue in the bottom. I mean, it took some planning to do this, guys. It took some planning. So then I started with the hood in the blue, and now I'm going to end the hood in blue, and I'm hoping, well, I'm going to have enough to do the hood in blue. And I want to make a trim around the hood as well in blue, because that's the only color I've left. But this whole thing was like kind of playing yarn chicken throughout the whole thing. So, and this size, like, you're going to make it to your size because it's custom, because you just, you crochet until it's big enough to fit over your biggest part, I always go with the girls. Or if your biggest part is your stomach area or your hips, if you're going to make it longer, you can make it as long as you want. Then, you know, you have to make sure your starting chain, no, not your starting chain. Once you've worked down to a certain point and it's growing out and long, then you put it to your sides and see if it's going to fit you properly. If not, you add more rows. If you think it's too big, you take a couple of rows away. All right. So I do show that in the tutorial. I show myself trying it on. All right, what else do I need to tell you? So that means that for like about a size large, if you want to play yarn chicken like me, so 335 yards, so that's like 1,000, about 1,000 yards. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever do this again. I probably will, because I tend to play yarn chicken a lot. And miraculously, I win a lot. How about you guys? When you play yarn chicken, do you win a lot? Okay. So then the smaller hooks I used, you know, let me see. I had, well, actually, I did most of it was 5.5, and I actually went up to a 6.5 for a couple of rows, one row, I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was a few rows, because this stitch itself is shorter than the V-stitches, so I had to make them longer to make the sweater more even across the bottom, so I had gone up hook size for that. And for the cuffs on the sleeve, I had gone down for a few rows from the 5.5. I went down to a 4.5, and then I went down to a 4mm to finish it off, and just to pull it in a little bit. You know, you may not have to do that. I just did it to make it a little bit tighter around my arms instead of doing decreases. Going down hook sizes it's subtle, but it's there. I mean, it's doing something, right? So that's what I often do. All right. What else? I think that might be it. If I think of anything else that I forgot to mention, it'll be on the screen. But I just wanted to let you know that this is coming up at some point, and you can use the holes, any of these holes between the stitches for 4 holes for buttons. And you know, you can close it as much as you want. I'm going to see what I have for buttons in my stash. I would really like, this is my idea, I would really like to put like a couple of big buttons on there. But I don't know if I have any. I don't know. I don't think so. I might have one, but, or you could use, you know, a shawl pin or something if you want it closed, or you can just leave it open. You know, whatever you want. Whatever you want. You know, you guys use your creativity. I love that when you do that with my patterns. I love that because it gives, it inspires, right? It inspires. It's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I just want short sleeves. Do short sleeves. You can do long sleeves too, because we're going to crochet the sleeves right on, so you can make long sleeves. You can do what you want. Anyway, so I think that's it. I just wanted to share this blanket. I wanted to share the happy mail that I got from lovely Barbara. Thank you so much. And this work in progress for the cardigan tutorial, I'm not sure of a name of it. Maybe you guys have a name. What should I call this? Huh? Yeah, what should I call it? Let me know in the comments. What do you see when you look at this? I mean, it's not built for warmth. It's still hot in some places of the world. But I mean, this would be kind of cozy underneath a winter jacket, like here in Winnipeg. Yeah, because the wind's not going to go through it when you have a jacket over top. Anyway, so what do you see when you see this? What is a good name for this cardigan? I'm excited to read your comments. I'm always excited to read your comments. Okay, guys, so thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all as soon as I can.